Hey, it is Contentious Top 10s. I really do that a lot, don't I? Oh, yes, Contentious Top 10s is back. Better than ever. Well, it's actually still the same. It's Megan and myself. We are here to talk about, even though it's a little early for Turkey Day, we're going to talk about the top 10 turkeys. I always use that term simply because I found it once on the internet and it has stuck with me, and I can't force myself to call it a bomb. Also because it's hard to always consider some of these movies box office bombs, because some people might be, well, that does not count. Which is the reason why we have a caveat for it. Most movies are considered financially unsuccessful or pretty much just a box office bomb if they don't make up pretty much about double their budget. That's the reason why, for instance, for a while, Suicide Squad was being considered a bit of a bomb because it nearly cost $200 million to make, and it hadn't broke $400 million internationally. And it's like, oh no. And even then, international, they don't get all the money back because some of this goes more to the country because countries are dickheads and they like taking all the money for themselves. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to get into the politics of how movie making works internationally. I haven't released a movie worldwide yet. I released my shit on YouTube. I don't care. So yes, we're going to count down our top 10 favorite of movies that just did poorly in the box office. For one reason or another, maybe we might talk about it a little bit, but more than anything, we're going to say that we don't think these should, probably. For the most part, in fact, all my movies, I wish they hadn't have been a bomb. They really probably shouldn't have been. One, I think it's okay that it kind of was one, but that's neither here nor there. What about you? What about your list? Do you feel comfortable with it?
For the most part.
Megan,
I feel like there's like something missing, and also I'm not entirely sure if some of these could actually be considered turkeys, especially since a couple of them came out this year.
Yeah, if they came out this year, especially if there's something that came out earlier this year and they have proceeded to do nothing, they're not going to suddenly get better, especially unless it's something like, because you haven't seen The Accountant, even though The Accountant actually was a hit. I think it cost like $10 million to make. It wasn't an expensive movie, and it made over that its first weekend. Mm. So yeah. So I guess since I chose the list, I will start us all off with my honorable mention, and it's the one that I feel like I understand why it was a bomb. I still enjoy the hell out of this movie, and that is the remake of Rollerball. The one with, Chris Klein, I think is his name, or he's the guy from American Pie that plays Oz.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I know the movie is not very good. Again, if y'all ever want to go back to my film horror written days, go and see my review of it. Yeah, I did an entire review of the movie. And I admit, the movie is dated. It really feels like it has a lot of datedness to it. But I actually still enjoy it. Some of the messages kind of, a little on the nose here and there. It doesn't help whenever it's like trying to talk about like evil corporations. There's a lot of stuff kind of though pokes fun at the NFL. And some people kind of, well, how can they call the NFL owners and all that greedy people who do stuff? Sorry, my work was calling me. I am not joking. As my eyesight's like, yep, that sounds like my work.
Because somebody forgot to turn his phone volume down.
I just forgot to turn it off at all. Yeah, Rollerball, like I said, I think it's a good movie. That's the reason why it's an honorable mention. It's a good movie, but I can understand completely why it's a bomb. The rest of these other ones, I have no idea why these were bombs. In fact, a lot of these, I'm like, why was this a bad movie at the time? But that's neither here nor there. In fact, my number 2, I know why, but it's a stupid reason. Yeah, enough about Rollerball. Good movie. Go watch it if you want to watch it. Nowadays, it holds a lot more precedence, even though some of it's a little weird. And Pikachu wanted to voice his opinion too. So, what is your honorable mention?
Okay. Before I get into that, I feel I must preface it. My favorite word for the day. I must preface it by saying that there are only about 21 or so movies that, like, I could find that are considered turkeys that I have actually seen.
Give or take, yeah. I've seen a lot more, but that's because I had a whole month when I was writing where I watched a whole crap ton of them. So, I mean, that's my own issues.
Yeah, so I've only seen about 21 of them. At least that I could think of, that I could, find, okay, what movies are considered turkeys? Mm-hmm. This was a really difficult assignment, honey. But,
my lists are always fun. So, what was your honorable mention?
Yeah, so it's kind of slim pickings, so... Honorable mention...
Is it Batman and Robin?
No!
Oh, okay, I was going to say, that movie sucks. Oh, it's hilarious.
It is on my list, but it's not an honorable mention.
Oh, that's even worse.
Honorable mention. Catwoman.
Oh, God, why? That is one of the worst superhero adaptations till Man of Steel became a thing. Then Man of Steel was worse till Batman v Superman was a thing.
Yeah.
It's terrible. There's so many other...
I know it doesn't really have much of a plot, and what plot it does have is like, wait, what? It's like really stupid. Like with the whole face cream thing with the...
If you don't use it, you get cancer of the face. But it's not cancer.
No, what is, like, if you keep using it, your...
skin becomes like stone.
Yeah, like diamond tough. But if you stop using it, your face will, like, disintegrate or something, or fall out.
It's like, oh.
Or, like, it's like something's like...
You look like the Elephant Man.
Like, okay. And I think it's Sharon Stone.
Mm-hmm. It's like, where'd you dig up Sharon Stone out of? I ain't seen her in like 5 years. I was like, oh, big pile of coke. So.
But, yeah, I actually have not seen that movie all the way through, but I've seen enough to say that I've seen it.
You don't need to see that movie all the way through.
It's like, yeah, and it's like the plot is like kind of, eh. But
the
it's
plot
like,
is beyond paper thin.
I'm sorry. I can't stop giggling.
Well, to be fair, the movie is hilarious. Especially when a cat breathes life into it.
Well, just me trying to defend it being even an honorable mention.
I was about to say, at least my honorable mention I can say I genuinely like, even though I know why it's a bomb.
Well, it's like, I didn't think Halle Berry was that bad in it.
That is the thing, she's actually not bad at all. She just is given nothing to work with. She's probably one of the best Catwomen. Would that be the best way to put it? Catwomen?
Catwomen.
Yeah, Catwoman women that we have ever had. Cause
yeah, I got a little girl crush on Halle Berry.
What's her name? Oh, crap, I can't remember her name, but the lady who was in the original Batman series.
Are you talking about Eartha Kitt?
Yeah, Eartha Kitt. Crap, I was like, I know her first name, I can't think of her last name, and it's simple. It's like, what's her name?
Yeah, there's actually like 2 or 3 different Catwomen on the original Batman series.
Yeah, but Eartha Kitt's probably the most
prolific.
Yeah, famous as well. She's kind of what it was for the 60s. Oh, what was her name from Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns?
Yeah.
Wow, that is so hammy. It's like,
yeah. Wow.
It's like, can we have a nice slice of ham with this thing?
Yeah, I don't say as much like Halle Berry as Catwoman. It's like, it's a bit girl power-ish, where it's like kind of, taking control of your sexuality and just your life in general, and
but does it in such the ham-fisted way it does.
Yeah,
it's like cat puns. It's like, wow, this is not the Lego movie. You do not need to go with all the puns.
You need to shush, otherwise I'm not going to finish this.
Oh, I could always move to my number 10 if you want me to.
Go ahead.
Oh. I'm going to go ahead and preface this a little bit myself. I had to cut out a few movies. I think these are... Because... I'm going to say this much. I love John Carpenter. He has 3 movies, I think. 3 or 4 different movies that he considers part of like a circle of films. They're not connected per se, but they have a similar theme of pretty much the end of the world, apocalypse. So I only have one of them on there if y'all are wondering. It's not the next one, but I just wanted to go ahead and let y'all know. In the Mouth of Madness is a awesome movie that needed to be number 10, but I couldn't put it on there because of what another film is. So, random shit. My number 10 is Titan AE, though. Titan AE is a damn fun movie.
I think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's the one where Brad Pitt plays... Was it Brad? No, it's not Brad Pitt. What's his name? Matt Damon. Matt Damon played... Sorry, I get them mixed up for some reason. I'll say, one was married to Angelina Jolie. Well, still is technically, but... Technicalities is all it is now. But... Matt Damon is actually really charismatic in this, even though you kind of want to punch him in the face a lot. The main guy is pretty much... Or the guy who picks him up is a mixture of Obi-Wan and Han Solo. But he's very fun still. Even though he's like this grizzled guy who seems to not give any shits whatsoever. But that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a guy who's lost his way. And there's actually a good redemption story. It's a fairly unique, even though there is a lot of similarities between different things, about humanity trying to come back together and make itself its own planet again. After one alien race is like, fuck you! And it's still a beautiful movie to watch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one, like, it's animated, but, like, it kind of looks...
It almost looks very...
Like almost live action looking.
Almost in a way. It's from 1999, I want to say. It was, in fact, the thing that pretty much scuttled all of Fox animated. That's the sad part. It's the reason why, after Anastasia did bad, because I want to say that was a Fox one.
20th Century Fox.
Yeah. There was something else they released between Anastasia and Titan AE. This one did really good. Titan AE came out and bombed hard. And Titan AE is a really good movie. That's the sad part. A lot of people watch it. So I'm like, oh, well, I will nitpick the crap out of this, and now it's not a good movie. Well, if you nitpick the crap out of anything, it's going to be a bad movie. Mm-hmm. It's a good spacefaring flick. You're going to enjoy the hell out of yourself, and you're never going to be sitting there going, well, how does these physics work? Because the movie doesn't really care. It's just want you to sit back, have fun, and watch some crap blow up every now and then. Mm-hmm. And it's a good movie. I don't get why like it bombed so hard. Maybe it's because it really wasn't geared towards kids. Especially considering like at one point, like they're chasing after Matt Damon and this one guy, and this one person's trying to rat on them, and the aliens just blow him up. He just becomes goo. He's everywhere. He's like, oh, I was violent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Titan AE, good movie. You should go see it if you haven't seen it. It shouldn't have been a bomb.
Yeah, again, I think I've seen that, and from what I remember, it's like, yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's
It's been ages since I've seen it.
Yeah.
I think I missed like a few minutes at the beginning and a few minutes at the end or something.
Be fair, we weren't missing much because most movie's done by then. So, what's your own number 10?
Number 10. Children of Men.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just stop you right there, even though I love Children of Men. I'll go ahead and let you know it's on my list. Why is Batman and Robin higher than Children of Men?
That I can't tell you.
I was just wondering, because I'm like, you already said Batman and Robin's on the list. I'm like, wait. Why is Batman and Robin not number 10? No, I'm just picking on you, but...
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this did not do well at the box office.
Yeah, and it's sad because I remember watching it in theaters and I was like, damn, this is a really good movie.
Yeah, you showed it to me, and it's like, I now have it on DVD. It's like, it's a good movie. Mm-hmm. It's very well shot, and I like some of the things it touches upon, some of the themes. It's like, it's just... I mean, it's like for futuristic movies, like it's very realistic, I think.
Yeah, it's
like I can see us like as a society heading that way, even though it takes place in like England.
Yeah.
Still, the Western world in general, just I see us heading that direction.
Yeah, and it's only going to happen in 9 years from now.
Scary thought.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's done by Alfonso Cuarón.
Yeah,
the guy who did Gravity.
Yeah, he also directed the third Harry Potter movie.
It was just a little
that's the first time I'd ever heard of him, and then after that he did Children of Men, and it's like, oh, it's the dude did Harry Potter, the Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban.
Children of Men, much better movie than Harry Potter could ever hope to be.
Funny, my coworker and I were actually talking about Harry Potter earlier, but anyway.
I must have been really bored. Yeah,
Smack you.
Yeah, Children of Men was fantastic. I loved the hell out of that movie.
Clive Owen's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's actually surprising you get to see Clive Owen really put on his A game in terms of dramatic acting.
Yeah.
Usually you think Clive Owen, you think action. I don't know why either, because he really only did like a few action movies.
Including one that I have, Shoot 'em Up.
Yeah, Shoot 'em Up was a bomb.
That's one of those, like, you just turn your brain off and just watch stuff blow up.
Yeah.
Watch
people's heads blow up.
Watch people get shot up.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And number 9.
My number 9, I know why this was a bomb, and it's the same reason why some people still don't like this movie to say. My number 9 is Hudson Hawk. Hudson Hawk is pretty much a spoof film without being a direct spoof, like, say, like a Naked Gun or Hot Shots. Because it's supposed to make fun of heist movies, spy thrillers, because it has like a super convoluted plot that really doesn't make sense if you break it down. But it's a unique plot in and of itself in a way, because it's about this, it's about a mega billionaire who, just because he wants to, he decides he wants to find Da Vinci's alchemy machine that was able to turn lead into gold, and he wants to flood the market with gold, simply so that way he can use all his billions he has to buy up the entire world, pretty much. Like I said, super convoluted, super stupid. But it's meant to be. Because it's supposed to be a goofy movie. It's supposed to be a comedy. A lot of people watch the trailers for this, because I watched some of the trailers when I originally did my film horror review, again, to talk about myself there. They originally thought this was an action movie. It didn't help that this is Bruce Willis starring in it, and he's right off a Die Hard fame. And I think Die Hard 2 came out like the year before or something like that. I can't remember when Hudson Hawk and Die Hard 2 came out. But because of that, everybody was saying this is his next Die Hard film. This is going to be next Die Hard series or something. And instead, it's goofy as all hell.
Kind of an expectations versus reality kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of people, it's the worst movie ever. It's funny. It's very funny. I still laugh at it. Like, I remember watching my review and laughing throughout the entire damn thing. And I remember watching it as a kid, and it was meant as a comedy. Sure, there's some actually pretty good slapstick humor, like a guy who gets a bomb stuck to his head, and he said, maybe it's done, just blows up. It's not like a bloody explosion, just like he just blows up and like sparks. It's kind of like, it was a Power Ranger monster. I see what it was. So yeah, let's knock. That was a fun damn time. Oh, but you're number 9.
You may roll your eyes at this.
I probably have.
You probably have? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I probably have rolled my eyes because you said you liked this movie. But what's your number 9? Skip to 5. Mess with everybody.
Oh, you're just bound and determined to send me to a giggling fit?
I accomplished once, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Star Trek Beyond.
Ugh. That was not a good movie.
It wasn't bad. I mean...
It was very bad.
Despite it being a little dark, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I mean, not as much as the first 2, but...
Well, first 2 is this part continuity. Let's put that one. Because you haven't seen Wrath of Khan yet. To be fair, I haven't
seen what else, like the first 2 of the new movies.
Yeah, new continuity. To be fair, Star Trek fans would peg the shit out of that one and be like, hey, no, you mean Star Trek, the motion picture, or Star Trek? What do you think, people? Still, I know what you mean. A lot of people probably don't. And Star Trek Beyond sucked dicks. The movie was so terrible. It was one of the worst Star Trek movies. And that is including Insurrection in that speaking point. So what does allow it to be able to make 9, though?
a good story, although I could have done without the whole, oh, who am I? What am I doing here in Starfleet?
Sorry.
It's like, what am I doing here in Starfleet? And it's like, I thought we covered this in the first movie.
Oh, why try to go new ground? It's brought to you by the same guy who has done the Fast and the Furious movies. They're just idiotic messes of plot that are just thrown together with car chases. I put that in huge quotations because it's CGI is all it is. Yay, I want to watch CGI cars drive around. So I feel no urgency throughout this entire thing. I have no invested interest here. Sorry. No personal issues with the Fast and Furious franchise.
Gee, I couldn't tell.
So it doesn't help, like, 2 is my favorite, and it's probably the most ludicrous of them all. Ah, shit, that was a pun. I just realized Lucas is he's one of the main characters. He's always in the movie for like 3 minutes. Damn, I did not mean that. That was an accidental pun.
Pun not intended.
Yeah, pun is completely not intended. I just realized, like, wait. He was in that movie. But it is the most insane of all the movies. But it seems to feel the most real, even though it's the most whacked out of its mind because they had very little CGI, really. Like, the cars were real cars. It wasn't, oh, here's a CGI car that looks like crap. Because even though they spent $400 million on the Fast and Furious movies, can't afford good CGI. No. Yeah, so Jeremy Lin, no, don't make movies. Or Justin Lin, sorry. Oh, Jeremy Lin, try your hand at movies. Maybe, I don't know. Decent basketball player. Maybe you're a good director. I don't know. Can't be worse than Justin Lin.
Yeah, it's like, Aziz, light.
Yeah. Also, Aziz, plot! There's no plot!
There is a plot. I mean,
yeah, 5 minutes after it ends.
Yeah, it's like, it's a little...
Plotless.
I'll grant you it's a little convoluted.
Little. I could
like,
mix cucumbers, chocolate,
like why
and milk
waited
together
all
make
that
less
time
convolution.
to like take his revenge.
God. Sorry, Kitty was. Yeah, if y'all probably heard that near the end when Meg was talking. It's like Kitty's like scratch. But I let you in.
She has to be where everybody else is.
Yeah. So here she is. Well, she's down there. You can't see her. But yeah, that's a plotless movie. The Wonder.
I enjoyed the action. I enjoyed the comedy, what little there was. I enjoyed.
It was like one joke.
Yeah, like, they made it seem like it was as funny as the first two. Again, the new series. If you want to jump my ass by that, kiss my ass.
Well, just to give away a little bit of plot from Wrath of Khan, I do know. Like, they make a big deal about the Khan scene. Kirk is purposely doing that just to make Khan think that he won, even though Kirk's already figured out a way to get out of the trap that he is in. It's like, so what's the point of that? It's almost as bad as Steven Seagal, and I think it's Above the Law or something like that. Whenever, I'll take you to the bank, Senator, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember the damn thing. It's just, the blood bank. He's saying it to a television. It's like, it's not threatening. I will take him to a television. I will kick it. That part's hilarious. The Khan in that movie is weird because it's out of place. Doesn't make any sense, but yeah. Oh, you like also that's also another revenge story?
Yeah, that's another rehash from the first one. I will grant you that.
No, I mean, it's first one, second one, third one. All revenge stories.
Oh, yeah.
Because Khan's trying to get revenge.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to think for a second. It's like oh, yeah, I guess technically he was a revenge story because he went to avenge his people.
Mm-hmm. Makes like, wow, that makes this movie a lot worse now. Can we do something other than revenge?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, like, what was it? Yeah, The Undiscovered Country. It's not really revenge. It's just honor and his own sense of self-worth that the one Klingon general? Admiral? Whatever his name is. Christopher Plummer.
Yeah. Gorkon or
Yeah, I
no,
can't remember
or was
his
that
name
the
is.
other dude?
I
I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's been so long.
But pretty much he's motivated not by revenge.
Chancellor.
Yeah.
Chancellor.
But he's not motivated by revenge. He's motivated simply by a sense of honor, sense of duty.
Yeah.
By Klingon way. It's actually kind of a very interesting idea. Much better than Star Trek Beyond. Yeah. So I guess I should get to my number 8.
Mm-hmm.
I have a cough and I'm laughing at the same time, so it sucks. I misspelled it. I just realized. My number 8 is... Oh, is it David Lynch? Who is it that did this movie? I don't think it's David Lynch. It's somebody else. I think this guy did Brazil. People are like, it's David Lynch. Blah, blah, blah.
Do we get to know?
Yeah. The movie was The Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
Ah.
Holy crap, do I love that movie. And it's all but like every plot it can throw in there. It is strangely fun. Even though, if you really want to think about it, its plot goes in 15,000 different directions. But it's fun to watch everybody have a ball. You can show this to your kids. They're going to love it. I own it on DVD. In fact, I see it right there. I know I misspelled it because I looked over and went, son of a bitch misspelled his name. Because I cannot spell Munchausen. Believe it or not, I'm an idiot that way. Who did this movie? Terry Gilliam. There we go. Time Bandits. That's what I was getting confused with and everything. He did Time Bandits. I like Time Bandits too. And it's strange. Also has Robin Williams in it. See?
Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, he's the Emperor of the Moon. Or God of the Moon, something like that. It's funny, he loses his head literally at different times and has to have it reattached and he argues with his body. It's just weird vignettes constantly were jumping around. It's very Terry Gilliam-ish. Yeah, something like that. Since it is him doing it. And it's a fun movie. I still enjoy it to this day. I'm going to show it to our children. And they'll show it to their children and so on.
Well, first you gotta show it to me.
I'll show it to you. Right there.
I was like, I've never seen it. All I know is that for the longest time you wanted it and you couldn't find it.
Then I found it.
Yeah, now you got it. So.
Yes, I'll show it to you. Yeah, Adventures of Baron Munchausen. You ain't seen it, you should see it. Really damn good movie. Bomb box office, still don't know why. Mm-hmm. So, what's your number 8? Batman v Robin. That's a different movie. That's the porn version.
I know.
My dick is bigger than your dick, Robin.
I'm going to smack you here in a minute. You shush. You are going to roll your eyes at this also.
I have already.
How do you know?
Yeah, I rolled my eyes at Star Trek Beyond.
Well, I mean, you're going to roll your eyes at this particular one.
Let me guess. Huntsman Winter's War.
Yeah.
Sorry, took the wind right out of that sail.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, God, that movie was terrible.
That movie was funny.
Funny as in that it was a massive train wreck? Like, ha ha ha, you all cannot act.
I mean, some of the plot points is like, wait, why wouldn't they just... Wait, what?
Yeah, besides the fact there's no plot, no acting, no anything. No Tiki, no Daffy.
Shut up. I was like, I still want to know...
What happened to the brother?
Wait, what brother? Oh, yeah, their
From
brother.
the first movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Who just disappeared.
I'm more... No, I was going to say, like, in the trailer... It's like, the mirror actually warns the queen about... should anything happen to her sister's baby, her sister will come into her powers, and... It's like, well... It's like, it was kind of the movie... Or maybe it was just added for the trailer to kind of explain.
I don't know, who cares? It was still blue.
It's like, I still want to know, it's like, what the hell happened to that?
And it was on the cutting room floor like, the rest of the plot. Or anything good about this movie.
Because, like, if he warned her, it's like, why would you do anything to that baby?
Well, why'd the movie suck so hard? We shall never know. Actually, I do know why it sucks. The CGI looks worse than the first movie. The acting is far
I
worse.
didn't think CGI was that bad.
The plot takes 45 minutes to start because we had to tread through the same ground already from the first movie to explain, hey, he's a badass. I already knew it. Then on top of everything, you open up plot holes because, oh, he's actually part of a trained army of orphans? It's like, come on. Don't you know anything how to make them soldiers fight? You don't feed them. Stupid ass. I am your mother now. Oh, we're so happy. We're all free now. Our parents are all dead. Wait.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. Not just bring that
Yeah.
up.
Kids all happy at the end. It's like,
Yeah,
your parents are killed.
Yeah, killing their parents and then enslaving the children to be her own personal like huntsmen and huntswomen.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
There's a lot of stupid in that movie.
Well, out of the movies that were on my list of like turkeys that I had seen, it's like that's one of the ones like, why not? Like I remember laughing a lot.
Yeah, we were laughing at the movie, especially with the owl thing. I have a phone now.
I was
hilarious.
I was laughing with the movie. You were laughing at it.
I don't know what you were laughing with. There was like no jokes in that entire movie. First one was far funnier. No.
Have you got a plan? Or
Oh.
like the.
Oh yeah, and they decided to cut out all the dwarves except for Nick Frost. So, thanks. Don't give McShady any money. Because why not? No. Yes. Shall I move on to mine? John Carter for number 7.
That's on my list too.
Yeah. we're probably crossing here and there. We'll cross streams a little bit.
Crossing the streams.
Yeah, we gotta watch. It might make the whole thing explode.
And tear a hole in the fabric of time and space itself. And
Yeah, John Carter was such a fun movie that did not deserve all the... Like, a lot of people were trying to say, oh, it's not a good movie. What's not good about it? Well, the plot is... stuff. Thanks. Thanks for your vagueness. Yeah, the plot is fairly... Yes, it is simple. I will say that much. But it's fun.
yeah,
It's like the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie to me.
yeah, like it's a fun, like very imaginative kind of movie. Like it really got my imagination going, and
Bloody as all hell, actually.
yeah, it's like it really stimulated my imagination. That's one thing I really loved about it. It's like it just, seeing that movie and the world that Edgar Rice Burroughs had built.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
think that he thought up. Probably there's some liberties here and there, but maybe they decided exactly how the ships looked and all that. But still, there's probably still for him to think up stuff like that, and also for him to kind of think about the fact that, yeah, he probably would be stronger on Mars.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, it made me want to go and read the books.
yeah,
I haven't yet. I don't have any, actually, but
Princess of Mars, the first one. Strange enough, they made an asylum film. You call it that. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Still a public domain name. Assholes.
I mean,
So yeah, John Carter. I love that Disney movie. I can't help it. Disney actually makes some damn good films. Even though sometimes they bomb really, really, really hard. Yeah, I love John Carter. The more I can say about the better. So what's your number 7?
I think there was something else I was going to add about John Carter, but I can't remember. Well, if it comes back to me, it's on my list.
Yeah, I was about to say, you'll eventually get back around to it.
Yeah. Number 7. That you will not roll your eyes at this, surprisingly. Dread.
Oh, Dread's on my list, too. Why so low? Why is it below Batman v. Robin? Batman and Robin. I'm forever going to call it Batman v. Robin now, because I'm stupid.
You're a little absent-minded.
Nah, something. So why is that lower than Batman and Robin?
Well, Batman and Robin plus another movie that I have in between Dread and that, I just gave away.
Batman and Robin, number 5? Yeah, 5. Sorry, John can't count right now either. I can't spell, I can't talk, I can't count. I'm lucky I'm breathing, folks. Yeah.
Oh, you
So-
want this take forever, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I knew you were gonna ask that. Like, why it's not higher on the
Yeah,
list?
why is Dread not higher? I'm curious.
Well, it's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's funny. It's action packed. It's enjoyable. You know, Carl Urban. Even though you don't really see much of his face. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can see my poster. You can see how much I like Dread, actually.
I don't know how much they can see with the glare though, but
Yeah. I am the law. And actually, that line's still chilling. You know, it's better than I am the law.
no.
It's like, I think they're just belching out law. Law.
Yeah, it's a good, fun movie, but it was like, I don't know, it's really bloody.
What's wrong with blood? Blood's awesome.
I don't know, I can't really explain it. I know you've gotten on to me about trying to explain myself more, but it's just there are a couple movies I have in front of this that it's like they're bad, but they're more enjoyable, they're more fun in their badness.
So your issue is just that it's fun, it's just not as fun.
Yeah, there we go. There you go, thank you.
I disagree with that, but you know.
Well, that's my opinion, so you can bite me. So.
My number 6. My number 6 I didn't even know was a bomb until I just looked it up like literally 20, 30 minutes ago. Because I was like, I wanted to have a couple more movies to choose from because otherwise shit was going to make this list. I didn't want to make this list. Heathers. Heathers I learned was a big bomb.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it was a financial...
Yeah, I should have told you that. Then, I kept seeing that on various lists.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I was like, oh yeah, Heathers totally making the list.
Yeah, I know you love them.
I love Heathers. It is so dark, and it is very, very dated as well at times. Because it's very of the 90s. And it's so good it did not come out right near Columbine or... Ugh, God, that would be a very hard movie to sit there and go through. But I still enjoy the hell out of Heathers. Oh, what's his name? It's not Kevin Bacon. What's his name? I get him confused for some reason. It's the guy who's alongside Winona Ryder. Also, it's Winona Ryder whenever she was at her best.
Yeah, she was just coming off of Beetlejuice.
Well, a little bit after Beetlejuice, because like Heathers was 91, 92, Beetlejuice was 88.
Well, I think it was the first movie. I think I read that it was like the first movie she made after Beetlejuice. Where she was coming off of that. It's like, I don't remember it.
Your guess is as good as mine, folks.
It's been a few days since I made out this list. It's like I said,
Oh no, Heathers is damn good. And I'm never going to remember his damn name, and it's on the tip of my tongue. For a while, I considered him...
It's not John Cusack.
No. Wait, I have a phone right here, and I still had IMDb open whenever I was on
Yeah, I was like, I know what you're talking about. It's like that...
Yeah, I'm going to look at him and know who he is.
I've never seen that movie. It's like, I know what you're talking about. It's like, it's going to bug me now.
Christian Slater! God, I couldn't remember Christian Slater's freaking name. Yeah, Christian Slater's awesome. I love Christian Slater. It is hard for me to watch a Christian Slater movie without enjoying it if he's the main character. Like, I love Pump Up the Volume, a 90s film where he is a guy who pretty much has a pirate radio station. That it's very funny, very kind of sad at points in the best of ways. It's an awesome movie. This movie's also awesome where he's just having a blast. And he's just psychotic. So yeah, Heathers. So much fun. What's your number 6?
Well, speaking of Christian Slater, see, this has a sister in it. His sister Helen Slater.
Oh, are you talking about Supergirl?
Mm-hmm.
The movie is terrible.
Yes, it is.
That is one of the worst superhero movies.
It's fun.
It was the worst female-led superhero movie till Catwoman came out. Then it was like, well, now we got worse.
No, I still say Supergirl is worse than Catwoman, but it's more fun.
More fun how?
It's
made on a $3 budget.
It's just fun.
Helen Slater is completely incapable of showing any emotions. Kitty keeps sniffing our toes for some reason.
I think she's meant to sniff my toes.
That's what she did. My cat's weird. She's just sniffing our toes like, how's that toe smell? How's that toe smell? Smells like toes.
So what are you going to try and eat my feet?
Seriously, Supergirl, huh?
Yes, it's like I originally saw this movie back in the 90s during my 90s girl power, Spice Girl, Xena Warrior Princess, girl power phase. I know I said girl power twice, bite me.
It's so girl power, she gets it twice, folks.
It's like I thought it was awesome. I got it on DVD a few years ago and watched it again. It's like,
She wanted to
wow.
torture herself.
Well, I thought it was good when I was younger, and now that I'm older and know better, it's like, wow, what the hell did I see in this movie? This is bad.
I used to think Drop Dead Fred was good. I was a stupid kid.
I actually kind of liked that movie too when I was a kid. I know better now.
Yeah, Drop Dead Fred is terrible. And it is so mean-spirited. And not the good
I
ways
could
either.
put Meteor Man on here.
I almost would be better than frickin' Supergirl. And Meteor Man sucks.
That almost made the list, Meteor Man. It's like,
It's almost worth it just whenever they start touching the books and they both, like, decide to become, like, drag queens and they're fighting each other. That was kind of hilarious.
Yeah, like at the end where they, like, touch some, like, fashion magazines and start turning, like, these divas, like all but voguing.
That's the only funny part of that entire movie. The rest of it sucks ass.
That's the only part I really remember about that movie.
I remember Bill Cosby being a homeless guy. I'm gonna give them women some Jell-o and then they will fall asleep and I'll go rape them in the rapies. Sorry, Bill Cosby, you're a rapist. Just put that as one of the tags. So
I would say you are so wrong for making that joke, but
I didn't correct.
I'd say not. It's like,
Oh, so I go to my number 5 now that I completely lost everybody.
I mean, I still think it's kind of girl power-ish, Supergirl, but it's like it kind of bugs me. I mean, it's like I will say as much. I like Faye Dunaway's Ouchie in that, and her hammy.
Her eyes about bugged out of her skull the entire time. It's like, what the hell is she doing? I like how that little bauble Deus Ex Machina thing falls, and she just instantly knows what it is. Oh, I know what this is. How would you know? We don't even know what it is.
Well, it's not that she knows what it is, it's just she somehow knows that it gives her powers, or enhances her powers.
Well, she calls it by name when she first picks it up.
Yeah, the Omega Hedron.
Yeah, she knows exactly what it is.
At any rate, what I was going to say
like, oh, there's another plot hole.
But what I was going to say is like it's still kind of girl power-ish, but now that I'm older, I realize like, okay, there's almost like an inordinate amount of time spent on Supergirl's freaking love life. I mean, to be fair,
Like the show.
To be fair, in the Superman movies, it's like they spend like half of each movie focusing on Superman and Lois Lane.
So you get to the 4th one.
I have not seen the 4th one or the 3rd one.
Oh, wow.
But
it's not good. Just put it that way.
yeah, but still, it's like why are we focusing so much on this one guy that Supergirl barely knows, like getting kidnapped by Faye Dunaway? It's like
I'm going to not try to defend this movie, but I'm going to give a reason why. Back then, they didn't have the budget to be able to do a whole bunch of CGI and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Usually Peter O'Toole.
Peter O'Toole's cool and everything, but he's in the movie for 2 minutes. So, oh well.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself so that Supergirl can get back to Earth. But anyway, now
Magic jump cut. Sorry, y'all probably saw me looking at the camera a little weird a little while ago. Well, a little while ago to us, but I was looking, the battery was like dead. I was like, oh, gonna have to charge it. And the battery took forever to charge. And also, we went to go see a movie in between that, which you might get to see that here in just a little bit. But yes, we are going to finish our contentious top 10s real quick. And I'm on number... I'm on number 5.
Número 5.
Yeah. Numero 5. Our Spanish is very limited. Ooh.
Muy piquito.
Mm-hmm. So, my number 5. Now, it is one movie I didn't realize was a flop. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Of course, I am speaking about the one done by the late, great Gene Wilder, not the...
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, which we like to pretend never happened, which is the best way to act like with that movie. No, I'm talking about the movie that we all know is a classic. And that's the sad part. Everybody knows this is a classic film. Everybody knows this. I could show it to our kids whenever we have children, and they'll probably be like, oh, that's such a great movie. Very little of it's very dated. Maybe some of it looks a little funky, but even then it still looks and holds up well.
Yeah.
And it was a bomb.
Yeah, like the very beginning, introducing all the characters, like with their clothes and stuff, like that's the only thing about it that's really dated. Like everything else just kind of contained in that factory.
Oh, it's hyperactive. It's
colorful.
Yeah, it's colorful as can be.
Imaginative.
That's something the new one can't, or the remake can't even pretend like it has. It has no imagination. It has no color.
Wasn't it directed by Tim Burton?
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Tim Burton doesn't know how to do remakes. That's the reason why Frankenweenie was so terrible. It's just a remake of Frankenstein. Not a good one either. Yeah. Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory. I don't think there's more I need to really say about it. It's a fantastic kids film. It's one of those few that still I can sit there and hear pure imagination. Sometimes people catch me, I'm humming it at work. And they're like, why are you doing it? Because if I'm in that state of mind where it's like, hey, if I don't sing this song, I'm going to kill everyone in here. Yeah, that's usually the reason why. So, yeah, Willy Wonka. Fantastic movie. Number 5 for me.
Before we move on to me, my number 5. I wish I had known that. That might have been number 10. Children Men might have been number 9.
Oh, well.
Or maybe Children Men will still be number 10 and Willy Wonka be number 9.
Errors have been made.
Mistakes have been made.
Yeah, you're number 5. Batman and Robin. You're
How'd you
getting away.
guess? How'd you guess?
Oh, I don't know why you have that so high. I will admit, it's like, I like the movie, but that's because
it's
a train wreck.
Yes, it's bad. It's so heavy. It's fun though. It's so many lines that can actually be quoted still somehow.
But the thing is, you're quoting them to make fun of the film, and not quoting it because you love it. You're quoting it more just because you're making fun of it. It's picking fun of the fat retard at school is all it is. It's all it pretty much is.
He's not the least bit PC. So.
Well, I already talked about the reason why I hum songs in my head at work, or hum them out loud. Yeah, it is a movie I will say that much. Over Dark Knight Rises, Batman v Superman, many different films, it's infinitely more watchable than all those. One, because it's like 3 hours shorter than all of them. Even though I think it's like a nearly 2 hour long movie. It's like an hour and 40 something minutes, I think. Or it might be closer to 2 hours. I don't know. The movie feels like a breeze. That's because you're laughing the entire time, and you're not laughing that the jokes are funny. Or if you're laughing at it, it's not because it's actually funny, it's just because it's so terrible.
Yeah, you're just laughing at how hammy everyone is, especially Arnold.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman.
Yeah. See, that's one of the few movies that I could agree with people calling it anti-humor, because it's funny because it's not funny. It's not like Tim and Eric $1 billion bullshit or whatever they do, to where it's funny because it's not funny. No, that's just not funny. It's funny because they try to act like it's so serious at times and fail so hard and then do all this other stuff. Just makes it so hilarious. Yeah, it's a special one you got there. Hey, we all have our
guilty pleasures.
Yeah. I guess I need to move my number 4, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, number 4. I forgot again. Here's another movie by this gentleman that I could have put on here, though there are certain things I think that hold the other movie back. But if I'm going to put any movie by this particular director, I'm going to choose Office Space over Idiocracy. Because Office Space is on here as number 4, and it's fantastic. It's one of the best comedies of all time, and it was a massive bomb.
Yeah.
Like, I think it only cost them like $10 million to make. Which even back then, because this was like mid-90s, it was kind of expensive, but it wasn't super expensive for a comedy. Considering Town and Country, one of the most famous bombs, cost nearly $100 million to make, and they still don't know where it went. But still, it was like, okay, it should be able to easily make back this money, if not more. And instead, Office Space was a massive bomb. I think it only pulled in like $2 million or $3 million. It did not make its money back till it got released on DVD. Until also word of mouth spreads. Like, this is actually really, really funny. Sort of like Idiocracy, another massive bomb. Because that movie cost, I want to say, $15-20 million. And they decided, because Fox hated it so much. And I'm sorry, I can't remember the director's name. He's the guy who also did Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill. One of the great comedy directors and producers of our time.
Name starts with J.
Yeah, it's like Judd Hill or something like that. It's
Yeah,
not Judd Apatow.
Oh,
I got
this is gonna bug me now.
my phone's in my pants. People are like, "Is he not wearing pants?" No, I got.
He has
Yeah, I
shorts
changed
on.
into a pair of shorts. Yeah, oh, you can look it up while I'm talking about Office Space, because I can just go on days and days about talking about Office Space. It's such a fantastic movie. You want to swipe that direction, because there's my IMDb.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not used to your phone.
But still, Office Space, I get why it kind of was a bomb at the time, because it's a very, very smart movie. But at the same time, it could be construed as being very simple humor. My Judge. There we go. It's a simple name and nobody can think of it. I almost was going to put Idiocracy, but I was like, it's a really good movie, but there's certain points where almost the stupidity can rub a little too long. I know people are like, we're heading there right now. I don't know. We're almost, but we still need a few thousand years.
Very, very prophetic.
Yeah. Yeah, Office Space, fantastic movie. Did not deserve to be a bomb, though. I kind of understand why it did, because people are stupid. But, yeah, working in offices and stuff like that, I totally get all these jokes. And like, yeah, I want to do that.
So just take the office equipment and just beat it with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Not that
take
I've
the
seen the
fax
movie,
machine.
but it's like I...
Everybody's parodied it and everything. Also, like, for him just to... Because the movie really starts once he gets hypnotized. And the hypnotist is supposed to tell him just to kind of start letting things go. And he never snaps him out of it.
Because he dies?
Yeah, because he has a massive heart attack. And because he just doesn't give a shit anymore. He does whatever, because he's tired of this door handle always shocking him. He gets his drill and takes out the door handle. So then he just can open the door no matter what. Anybody can walk in. To give himself more space, because they keep making his cubicle smaller, he just takes down all the walls and turns his desk towards the window. He's like, yeah, so it would be me. Yeah, Office Space. I could almost quote that movie verbatim right now. So what's your number 4?
Number 4, we have already talked about John Carter.
Yeah, John Carter. Fantastic movie. Incredible sci-fi. Also fun.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's very, like, captured my imagination and just made me want to go read the books. Like, wow, just got me excited to want to read the books and kind of got the creative juices flowing within me. It's like, I want to do something like that. I want to, like, write a whole fantasy series or at least one book about, like, whole world building.
Yeah. Well, that's also something very interesting that a lot of people don't give credit to very good movies based on novels, is if they're so good, they make you want to go and read that novel.
Yeah.
Not like the Twilight movies where after I read that or watched them, I was like, I really don't want to read these books. I fear for it. Divergent the same way. I'm like, I don't want to read it. I'm going to, though. Because I'm a glutton. Glutton for punishment. Yeah. John Carr, I totally agree with that one. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
So, number 3.
My number 3 we already talked about as well. Jonah Men. Jonah Men was a fantastic film. I still love it. I am somebody who's a snob for well put together shots. It's the reason, one of the main things I loved about, I've spoken about before, Mad Max. What was the new one called?
Fury Road.
Yeah, Fury Road. I love the visual style of the movie. I'm a huge visual nut. There's a lot of things I love, and it's a visually just fantastic to watch movie, and still has fantastic action too. It was strange enough, even though it's not about the action. It's about the act. It's about the people, what they're going through.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it was very well shot.
Yeah, because it's really supposed to put you there. And there's a lot of continuous takes, or at least also times when it looks like there should be continuous takes. There's these very clever little edits. If you're somebody who notices them, you can maybe spot it, but it's very seamlessly put in. And so, yeah, fantastic thing. Love it. Still love it. So we might as well move to your number 3 since we've already spoken at length about mine.
Yep. Number 3. The Princess Bride.
I still have not seen The Princess Bride all the way through.
I haven't on DVD. I can show it to you sometime.
What I've watched, but I just never cared for it. I'm like, eh. It's probably because I like high kind of fantasy. I want dragons. I want orcs. I want wizardry. And I want intelligence in my stories. That's the reason why, no, fuck you, Harry Potter.
Do you even know what the movie is about?
I know it's set in the medieval era, but that I don't know.
No, honey.
I know it's also technically a fantasy.
Honey, it starts with this grandpa, played by Columbo. Can't think of the actor's name.
No, call him Columbo.
Yeah, Columbo.
Kabumbo.
Going to read a story to his sick grandson, played by Fred Savage, back when he was still a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like on Wonder Years and all that. But, yeah, and as he's telling the story, like, you can see it. Like, there's fantasy, there's romance, there's action and adventure and some comedy. Never go in against Cecilia when death is on the line.
But see, here's the thing. Again, you even use it when you're first saying there's fantasy. I like my fantasy a lot more fantastical.
It's not really fancy. It's more like kind of almost swashbuckling. Kind of.
I like mine more fantastical, though. That's the reason why Cutthroat Island is such a terrible movie. Besides Frank Langella having a stroke at one point, which was awesome. Because Frank Langella is the best thing of the entire movie. I mean, I like my high fantasy. That's the thing. I don't like... Magic jump cut again. Sorry. Alright, yelling at me. And on top of everything, I think I moved the camera a little too far to the right now, so now it's like, I was like, whoa, suddenly things shifted. Yeah, sorry. I walked around and...
I was saying, in his defense, it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, that was totally on accident. Shit. Yeah, I just...
Like, it might be considered low fantasy, but really, it's not really about the fantasy.
But see, that's the thing, I want that. I don't give a crap about... Like, people quote the lines and I don't laugh. I'm like...
Well, you have to see it. You have to actually hear it within the context of the movie.
I know the context of, like, my name is Inigo Montoya.
You killed my father, prepare to die.
Yeah, and it's like... The only thing I think is funny is just because he keeps saying that to the guy who actually did kill his father the whole time while he's fighting him. That's the only time I think it's funny. The rest of the time, I think, oh, who cares? Quit saying that.
Well, he says that... He tells Carrie Elwes at the beginning that, you know, once he finds his father's killer, he says that he's going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
And so, he does.
He says it to numerous other people, too.
And he says it constantly to the guy that killed his dad. And at one point the guy even says, Stop saying that!
Yeah. That's the only thing I think is funny. The rest of it I've seen, I'm like...
Well, quoting that is more a way to identify, I've seen the movie, I like the movie, nerds unite.
Quote something good. That's what I say. Quote something that seems to be quotable.
But anyway...
I thought on your general direction.
Anyway, yeah, I like that it has like a little bit of everything, and it's just... It's very entertaining, and it's actually based on a book. A book which I have, which I've not read.
Yeah. I don't know. Should I go to my number 2?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Even though it's always funny, number 2s are usually not your worst choice, but they're like the one just missed out, but shit, technically now.
First loser.
Yeah. My number 2, like I said, I talked about at the beginning of the list, John Carpenter. I was reading John Carter. I was like, still his name.
That's to say, to be fair, we were just talking about John Carter.
Yeah.
So.
John Carpenter had, I think it was 4 films that he considered part of the apocalyptic series. In the Mouth of Madness, which is a fantastic, insanely underrated film. Prince of Darkness, a movie that can and can't be also declared possibly a bomb. It cost $3 million to make. It didn't even break $9 million. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Then there is also They Live, a fantastic movie that I think actually wasn't quite a bomb. It was really close to being one, but it wasn't. An infinitely quotable film, especially Roddy Piper's also threatening, and better put these sunglasses on. You're going to start wearing sunglasses or start eating that trash can. A weird thing to say. Mm-hmm. Though the, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Everybody knows that line. Duke Nukem ripped it off, for crying out loud. But to get actually to my pick, it is the first one of the entire quadrilogy, in a way, that they're not connected. And that is The Thing. It is an infamous bomb. It is
Quartet.
Quartet. Mm. Well, quadrilogy, because it's... Yeah. Because I like that and it sounds better. Because you don't call 3 people a trilogy, you call them a triplet.
Actually, a group of 3 people is called a trio.
Yeah, whatever. But yes, The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing, the remake of the original movie, The Thing from Another World, which is based on the book Who Goes There. Because, oh my god, I need my eyes to cross trying to figure out how these all connect. Jump cut again! Sorry, I was scratching. Probably heard her at the end of my little talking. Because, of course, if anything needs to be louder, it needs to be her. As a result, the camera's moved a little further forward. I'm like, it's there.
Yeah, the universe is bound and determined that we not finish this.
Yeah. So, yeah, John Carpenter's The Thing. To speak about this movie, actually. It was an expensive film to make for the time. It's one of the best horror movies of all time. There's no two ways about it. I know technically I put They Live higher up, but They Live technically kind of doesn't count as bomb, but does at the same time. So I'm like, The John Carpenter's The Thing was a definite bomb. Along with Blade Runner, thanks to a little movie we all call E.T. Mm-hmm. Thanks to E.T., people are like, oh, we don't need mean, angry aliens. Well, to be fair, The Thing, it's not really angry. It's just, it's very bestial. I guess is that the right word to use? Pretty much, it's very, just goes on pure emotion. It
just
doesn't.
Primal.
Yeah, it's very primal. Well, it's not going on an agenda. It's just flashing out. And that's how it really seems. And also it helps that you know nothing about this creature. And beyond that. Because of that, it makes this thing very freaky because you don't know its motivations. You don't know what it's going after or anything. It's very unpredictable. And it makes for a fantastic and very creepy movie, actually. And a bloody movie. See poor huskies get eaten by the thing. To be fair, it's like shot very well because you just like see the tentacles kind of like shooting towards a dog and kind of like it hits a fur, but you can tell it's like a mat thing. It's not an actual dog or anything.
Yeah.
And you just kind of hear like a whimper. And that's about it. It's actually pretty cool. And I love the movie to death. I own it on DVD. I would own it on Blu-ray if I can find it on Blu-ray. I think I can. Just I don't want to buy it like another set with like 13 other movies I don't give a shit about. I'm like, I just want that one.
You're no damn fun.
I know. I'm weird. So yeah, the John Carpenter's Thing, fantastic movie. Shouldn't have been overshadowed by E.T. So what's your number 2?
My number 2 pick is one of those that's come out earlier this year. is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Out of the Shadows.
Yeah, you love that movie.
It was funny. It was fun. Rocksteady and Bebop.
It was a squee movie for you in the best of ways.
I would say, if y'all saw my review of it.
Yeah, she was very squeedy. She squeaked a number of times during her review.
My inner child is happy.
Yeah, there's a good chance it's probably going to make her best of later this year. So you got one movie no probably is going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be number one necessarily, but